to the next video of one block Tetris tutorial, and I think this will be the last video, hopefully. Try to pack in as much information in this one as I can. Okay, so we'll have to make sure now to check for a certain if statement. So we're gonna see if the block position variable is less than 35, then the if block labels Tetris position back color is the filled one, the black color empty, it's the one that is filled, and if it is, then the Tetris position should be 2. I don't remember. I think this was because I wanted to prevent it to be null. If it goes over 35, then it just should make sure that it jumps back to number 2. And we'll have to also check, make sure that if the Tetris position piece, if Tetris position piece is 2, then we should fill up the the blocks filled array with the information of where all the pieces are. So create amount variable, set it to 0, and create a for each loop with label and call it block in block labels. And in this loop, if the block label, the back color is the filled up one, so block label, the filled up, if it is, then we'll take the blocks filled, the amount that we are currently in, and set it to true. And this is basically the array, the bool array that we want to fill up with the if number 35 is filled, then we want to set it to true. If number 17 is filled up, then we want to set it to true. And make sure that the amount is added another one every time, so it goes through the loop. And okay, we can just set this one to 100 just to see that it will do it, so it goes a little bit faster. And okay, so it seems to be working, and it seems to be going. But if we, for example, would reach the top, we'll have to make sure that the game basically has to quit, or you can continue, or create a new game, or exit the game. So we'll do that also in the timer tick event method. So we'll do that here in the end. So just see here which one. I think it's this one. And we'll have to we'll say this: when filled blocks reach the top, then we'll have to ask it block field labels 2 is so we'll do this only for the one in the middle basically, but you can expand eventually if you want to create your own code. So block empty, color is filled, and block labels is the second one is filled up as well, so block label 2 plus 5 back color. I could just write 7 as well, but anyway, block empty color 1 is filled up as well. If both of them are filled up, then basically the one below it is filled up, the third one is filled up as well. So we'll have to make sure that timer stops at this point, and we'll do a dialog. So a dialog result, and call it quit or continue, and message box, sorry, dot show, and we'll say you lost, and ask the user, do you want to restart the game, question mark, and we'll call this fail, and message box button yes no. So okay, so if quit or continue, if we say dialog result is yes, then we'll have to, for each this, and I'll just pause here and create the rest of the code. Okay, so I created, so if you press yes in the dialog result, it will make sure that everything is empty, all the blocks are empty, and it will create a new block filled. Everything also will be to false, and the piece position will be reset to -3, so it's -3 then +5 then in the beginning of the tick method. So, and the timer will start again. If you say no, the program will just quit. So here we go, and if we go to the top, and it will ask you lost, do you want to restart the game? Yes, and everything will be reset basically. And if you would say no, then no, it will just quit. And that was it for this tutorial, and I hope you learned something. You can maybe try to tweak it, maybe try to add the real Tetris pieces, create your own version. And thank you for watching.